Beyond Photography Show, Andrew Boey. Thank you. Many of you wrote in asking me, how do I shoot this, how do I shoot that? And one of the most favorite questions that you ask, how do I shoot cosmetic products? Today's tutorial, I'm going to teach you how you do that in 3 ultra super simple steps. How to shoot cosmetics.
Action!
And this is our goal today, to shoot cosmetic products looking like this with super white background and the product floating mid-air like how all the online stores throughout the world want them. So step 1, get yourself one of these acrylic stands. I made mine. I went to the local acrylic store, told the lady that, hey, put 6 feet in between, 6 inches in between, and put an acrylic base at the top, a bigger one at the bottom. Well, I know some of you will say that, hey, I'm not going to trouble myself to get an acrylic stand like this. Simple. You can also use a glass champagne flute like this one, flip it downside up. It will work equally as well. Well, there are a lot of online tutorials telling you that you need a product table or you need a white acrylic sheet. You don't need those. Go get one of these. I'm going to show you how we make this disappear. Oh, hey, if you cannot get this done on your own, leave a comment down there and perhaps I may even get my local acrylic store to make like hundreds and maybe thousands and maybe millions of this and then sell this online and become rich. Maybe I can become like Jack Ma. Maybe not. Step 2 is to put this stand on any furniture or stool that you have. And then finally, put your cosmetic product on top of it. Well, I like to angle my product a little bit. And set 2 lights. These are your ordinary hot shoe flashes. Aim it to the wall at the back. White wall, gray wall is fine. Well, if with enough of light, even a black wall will be white. So make sure that the wall is at least 3 to 5 feet away from your cosmetic product. Now the purpose of these 2 flashes is to flood the wall with enough of white light. It will turn to white line on your histogram. Go check out this tutorial. It's more or less the same concept. You will now need the help of your lighter's cheat sheet to determine how much of power to set on these 2 flashes and the flash in front. Oh hey, for crying out loud, wear gloves before you handle the product. The last thing you want is that you get so much of fingerprint on it, CSI will come to your house. Step 3. This is the whole complete setup. You need to put a white color mounting board or flag on a light stand, clip it there. Make sure that it has its own light source, which is a hot shoe flash, bouncing light on this. And it is this flag that's going to light up your cosmetic product here. It needs a light source. This light here and this light here is to light up the background. You now have to know what F number you want to take this shot. Well, I'm going to shoot at F11 so that I get an impressive depth of field of my cosmetic product. And hence, I need to know what light power to set for each flash. F11, according to lighter's cheat sheet. Flag cuts away 2 stop. And to gain back that 2 stop, you need to go to your flash and set it from 1/8 to 1/4 to 1/2. Because that flag is 3 feet away from the product. How do I know it's 3 feet? Simple. I always use my favorite string with a knot and make sure that it's about 2 or 3 feet away. So if it's 3 feet away, set it to 1/2 and that will give you F11. Then what about the background? Well, simple. I have a very simple formula for the background. Of course, you can use your lighter's cheat sheet to find out what's the background, what is the power to set there. Simple rule. It's either 1/2 or 1/1. Right? And if the wall is not wide enough, you will see this acrylic stand. If it's wide enough, you're going to get one line on your histogram. So 1/2 or 1/1 does the trick. But bear in mind, some of you would probably be telling me that why do I follow the numbers on Lighter's cheat sheet? I still don't get it. Well, Lighter's cheat sheet is an estimation because your lens could be more expensive than mine and the T value is probably going to be lower, so you might be brighter or darker. So, you need to adjust the power accordingly. Check out the histogram. We should be doing an episode on histogram, right guys? Yeah? Wow, check this out. This is straight out of the camera. Pretty good, don't you agree? But if you zoom in, you're going to realize 3 things we can improve. Number 1, we use a single light source. Hence, one side of the logo has lighting, the others look kind of blackened. You're going to see scratches and imperfections on the bottle. And you also see flares. This is because I used an optical trigger with a flash on top of my camera. You should be using a wireless trigger, then you won't have this problem. And occasionally, if you don't angle your transparent acrylic stand properly, you may see a little bit of this. So I tell you what, I'm going to spend about 5 to 10 minutes in Photoshop to touch all this up and also pen tool this and airbrush this so that it will look perfect. And perhaps in the coming episode, I'm going to share with you my workflow of how I clean up product shoots like this and make them look perfect by using pen tools and airbrush and clone healing and all that stuff. And there you have it, and completely touched up. Straight out of the camera and completely touched up. Oh, if you have an additional flash and you want to make things even more smashing, you can do like what my student Jing Yao did here. He added one more flash to the other side. And check out his picture. It's even more amazing. And that way you have both sides of the brand looking good. There you have it. You don't need a product table, you don't need those white acrylic sheet that you have to light a lot with light. Just need a perspex or acrylic which is really transparent. Hey, did you enjoy the show? I bet you did. If you do, please head on to our website. That's www.beyondphotography.com.my. We're based in Kuala Lumpur. We are a photography academy with a total about 100 over types of different courses. And what's impressive is if you're not in Malaysia and you cannot come to the academy physically, check out our e-learning classes. We have more of such useful courses that you will love. Support us, subscribe to them. And write to us if you have anything specific that you want to learn about photography and movie making. See ya.